And that's how we opened a portal to the Netherworld and summoned the Undertaker to the Earth Realm so I could defeat him and cement my Hall of Fame legacy. We're fine, thanks.
I told you they wouldn't believe it.
You know what? None of that crazy stuff ever happened. I mean, sure, I beat the Undertaker, you all witnessed that, but could you imagine all that other wacky stuff? Portals and marsh ladies and Papa Shango?
Yeah, gotcha! Joke's on you!
Anyway, let's get back to things that actually happened.
Like when I was the longest reigning women's champion of the modern era, holding the SmackDown Live Women's Championship for over 2.5 years.
Our record-breaking SmackDown Live Women's Champion is ready to address the WWE Universe.
Since I defeated Mickie James over 2.5 years ago, I've had the privilege of defending this championship against the very best female competitors in WWE. But when you're the longest reigning women's champion in the modern era, it's only natural you start to look for new ways to challenge yourself. And considering it's a little Wild West around here right now with no GM, I figured this was my chance to do that. So I thought about doing an open challenge, but that's a little played out. I could force myself to win with the 4 or 5 count, maybe, or I could do something really unprecedented and defend my title against male superstars. So what do you think?
It's Becky Lynch and her Savages.
Nothing good ever happens when they come around.
Well, that's your opinion, Saxton. Personally, I think they're one of the best things going today on SmackDown Live.
Well, whether you like them or not, you can't deny the influence they have over WWE.
I'm not arguing with that. Ever since Becky Lynch took control of this faction, she's pretty much been able to do whatever she wants, except for taking that SmackDown Live Women's Championship away from Red.
I have a feeling that could change real soon.
So you want to give yourself new challenges like 5 counts or facing men? Well, I have a better idea. How about you forget all that and face the man?
It's funny you still throw around that title after all these years. I mean, I'm the one who's held an actual title longer than anyone since the 1970s. So, I'm pretty sure that makes me the man.
I am the man because I'm the leader of the most powerful force this sport has ever seen. And that's when there's someone in charge. So just think of what we're capable of when no one's steering the ship. So unless you want to find out what happens when we have free reign, I suggest you give me my title match tonight.
If you didn't hear me the first time, I'm looking for new challenges. Not rematches against played-out losers I've already beat. And you and your crew trying to intimidate me isn't going to change that. Besides, everyone knows you're just all bitch and no bite.
Oh, well, if you're not gonna give me a title match, then I'll just have to beat one out of you. Boys, little help? I'm gonna show Red here my bite.
Red is severely outnumbered here.
So far, Red's holding her own.
Not anymore. Becky Lynch is showing Red that she's not just all talk.
Here comes Trey to help his best friend.
I admire his courage, but Trey has no chance against these guys. It's 4-on-1.
I told you, Becky and her savages are one of the best parts of SmackDown Live.
It's clear that unless she can somehow even up the sides, Red faces an uphill battle to hold on to her SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think you're looking at the man who's going to end Red's record-breaking title reign.
We gotta get even with Becky and her savages.
How are we gonna do that? We're at a 5-on-2 disadvantage.
We saw what happened out there, and we want to help.
Great. Where were you 15 minutes ago?
We all had severe simultaneous leg cramp syndrome, or SSLCS.
It's a real, proven medical condition that can occur when superstars team as long as we have and their body's ailments become synchronized.
I don't think they're buying it.
Look, the truth is that we didn't want to get involved in your business, and we know sometimes certain people can be a bit stubborn about wanting to do things on their own.
He's talking about you.
Nah, it could be anyone.
It's fine. I know I'm stubborn, but I'm not stupid. I can recognize when we need help, so we'll take it. Thank you.
So do we do like a secret New Day handshake now or something?
How about you two rest up, and next week we'll see what we can do about Becky and her crew.
Sounds good.
Oh, leg cramp acting up again. You guys feeling it too?
You can stop that now.
Not long after my issues with Becky Lynch heated up, SmackDown Live filled its open GM position. We were excited to see who it was. Well, until we saw who it was.
Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM of SmackDown Live.
Apparently, she's traded MMA and Hollywood for WWE. This is crazy.
This isn't crazy. It's genius.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be the new general manager of SmackDown Live.
Did you just come out here, interrupt us, and say SmackDown Live?
She definitely said that, and I have 20/20 hearing.
You're off to a good start as GM. Please, continue.
Knowing that I was up for this gig, I watched the show last week for the first time, and I have to say, I didn't like what I saw from you, Red. Instead of accepting Becky Lynch's challenge, you resorted to cheap insults, which led to Becky having no choice but to defend herself. So, Red, you said last week you wanted new challenges? Well, I have one for you. You're going to defend your women's championship in the first ever best out of 5 team match. It will be a one-night series of singles matches between Red, Trey, and your buddies The New Day, taking on Becky Lynch and her savages. If Red's team wins the series, she retains her title. If Becky's team wins, she is the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
She just said it again.
The name of your show is SmackDown Live. Say it with me. SmackDown.
Town makes more sense, but whatever.
Guys, we're losing track of the fact she just put us in a best out of 5 series for Red's title, which seems super unfair. I mean, who would do such a thing?
Hey, I know we formed an alliance, but that's kind of our thing, okay?
With all due respect, you're really stacking the deck against Red, so I have an idea that would help even things up a bit. You give our team home field advantage.
That's right. If Red's putting her title on the line under these circumstances, then the series should take place on our turf.
What kind of turf are we talking? Synthetic or natural? Because I prefer a natural tall fescue.
I meant more of a New Day home arena vibe, but we could look into the fescue.
I like what you're thinking, except Becky's team should have an equal opportunity to secure home field advantage. So later tonight, it will be Red and a team member of her choosing versus Becky and a partner of her choice. The winner of that match will earn home field advantage for their team in the best out of 5 series.
Who's it gonna be, Red?
Yeah.
Who? That was a test, and you passed. Good job.
There's really not a bad choice, unlike the choice of Brooklyn as GM.
Ooh, she just laid the smackdown on her.
So I'm going to team with...
Great decision.
Ooh, I can smell the sweet aroma of tall fescue headed our way.
Home field advantage is on the line later tonight on SmackDown Live. SmackDown Live's new GM has put Red in a situation like we've never seen before. She and her partner must win this match to earn, and Becky Lynch's Savages with the SmackDown Live Women's Championship on the line.
I am still shocked that Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM, so I can't imagine how Red and Trey must feel. They've been rivals with Brooklyn since they were teenagers.
Brooklyn Von Braun is an accomplished professional. I'd be very surprised if she let an age-old high school grudge get in the way of her job as general manager.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Hammerlock. Becky Lynch may be starting to fade here. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Nothing's going to stop her now.
She's taken command of the situation.
Inverted DDT. Knee drop. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Oh, trampling the opposition. Boom, what impact.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
Hammerlock. Armbreaker.
Reverses, can she take advantage?
Bang! Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Suplex!
Launched. Suplex! Things have gotten worse for Becky Lynch. She could be out of this match. This is all but over. Middle.
Big reversal.
Oh, right to the gut. Oh, good night. Sorry. Uh-oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this. I got right to the gut. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Vicious, aggressive attacks. And you know... Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Ah, what a neck breaker. Cover here. Look at this.
She better have a good reason for this.
Oh, it's locked in.
And Becky Lynch, hold on! Can Becky Lynch serve?
Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, she did, Cole. And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
Becky.
Line. Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
She wants it one more time. Is it enough to put Becky away?
Jeez, I don't like Becky Lynch's chances in this. This could do it.
Nope. Well, that decision may very well come.
This could do it.
And an ear fall. With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
A striking blow. And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Impactful slam. Two.
Wow, Becky's showing some serious heart right there, and she's still alive.
Oh, what a crash.
Oh, my God. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
And she's getting fired up here.
Really taking control here. Oh, what a kick.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Will it be? Near fall after near fall. What a battle. Kick right to the midsection. Straight punch.
Then kick right to the gut.
Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor. Oh, nasty fall.
Here's the pump handle. She's queuing it up again. If that's not it, I don't know what is. This could be it.
Cover for the win.
That puts this mixed tag match in the books.
Here are your winners. She continues to impress with the win here tonight.
With these two working together, there's no telling how far they can go in their respective divisions.
Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks. We hope you enjoyed that great match.
All residents of New Day City, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your best of 5 series hosts and feel the power.
Welcome to a very special New Day themed event where Red's SmackDown Live Women's Championship is on the line in a best of 5 series.
This looks like an arena that was designed by a 4-year-old who's been eating too much paste. Stay classy, New Day.
It's different, but I kind of like it.
I have no doubt that you do.
Welcome, everyone, to the best of 5 series for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Where our team, as you might have noticed, has home field advantage.
Do you like what we've done with the place?
Ooh, look at the tall fescue ramp. It's amazing.
This is the best looking setup for a show since they used to bring Mr. McMahon's home to the In Your House events.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, you know how they used Mr. McMahon's home as the old In Your House entrance? My uncle knew a security guard, who knew a janitor, who knew a concession stand worker, who worked at one of the arenas, and he told him that it was Vince's actual house.
We need to have a talk later.
Guys, we could continue to dilly-dally, or we could get things started with the first match.
I'm normally a strong proponent of dillying and dallying, but I think we should get to some action.
In that case, let's kick things off with our first contest of the evening. You're up, Kofi.
We're going to get the best of 5 series started with Kofi Kingston taking on the bruiserweight Pete Dunne.
I doubt Pete Dunne or any of Becky Lynch's savages have ever competed in an arena like this before.
Yeah, only in their worst nightmares. This place looks like New Day's storage unit threw up. And if I have to stare at these bright colors all night long, I might too.
This match is huge in the sense that whoever wins will give their team an important 1-0 advantage in the best-of-5 series.
Yeah, these series are all about establishing momentum. You want to put pressure on the other team and make them feel like their backs are up against the wall.
You both might be putting a little too much significance into this. It's just the first match. If a team takes a 2-0 lead, then we'll talk.
Too quick to catch him there.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Look out.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
This match grinded him down a little.
No need to panic. He's still swinging.
Oh, my goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
It's not looking good for him here.
He's got to get out of that corner. The power of positivity is fueling Kofi. He's mixing. Look out. Oh, an elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. When you think about superstars who have worked and worked and worked, looking for that one big shot at the gold, Kofi Kingston is a textbook example. Kofi finally got that shot at WrestleMania and made history when he won the WWE Championship.
Hooked up.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt. Basement drop kick. He may be in a bad way here.
Yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here.
Monkey flip. Byron, you touched on Kofi's work ethic in all the years leading up to his championship match, and I have to agree. Here's a guy who never slowed down, put it all out there in the ring, and never wasted any chances he got to impress the WWE Universe.
Lesser men would have lost hope or started to slack off, but not Kofi. It just goes to show sometimes success is a waiting game and a test of patience. For Kofi Kingston, the wait paid off.
There's the monkey flip.
Cross body, Kofi's on fire.
Kofi Kingston is in position. Trouble in paradise from out of midair. Look at this. This could do it. Oh, how resilient was that?
He's still in this.
Look at this. Oh, goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana.
Just a barrage from Kofi Kingston.
He can't allow himself to let up now.
Oh, a knee.
Lights out.
And he's heading back in. What's this?
Down.
The Jinoku driver. Cover. There's two.
The Bruiserweight refuses to give up.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
What's he got in mind?
Swing neck breaker. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
He's looking for the win.
Strange game plan for sure, but hey, maybe he has something even bigger and badder planned.
Boom drop.
I love that move.
He's going for the pin. Kofi Kingston with an epic victory. here is your winner, Kofi Kingston! That's an impressive win right there.
Kofi wins! Kofi wins because New Day rocks! New Day rocks!
Sit down, Saxton. What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. On just how unique this situation is. We have Big E and Sheamus essentially competing over the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
This is groundbreaking content from our new general manager, Brooklyn Von Braun. And honestly, I'm all for anything that breaks the mold.
I think I'm going to have to wait and see how the series plays out before I weigh in, but my initial reaction is this isn't exactly fair for the champion, Red.
It's not about being fair, Byron. It's about entertaining the WWE Universe, and that's exactly what this accomplishes.
Oh, look at it.
Oh, endless knee strikes.
And Big E exploiting the opening.
A striking blow.
Check out Big E's offense.
Look out here.
Overhead belly to belly by Big E.
Stomping down. That's how you wear down your opponent.
Looks like Big E has got the momentum. Watch it. Big E goes for the big ending.
Sheamus counters. Bro kick. This could be it. Sheamus gets the win, and more importantly, the series is now tied up in a win each.
Going down 2-0 would have been a disaster for Becky Lynch and her Savages, but now it's a whole new series.
With the series now tied up in one victory each, this match is pivotal in giving one team a 2-1 lead and putting them a win away from taking both the series and the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think this is where we start to see the experience and cohesiveness of Becky Lynch's Savages take over. Even though these are singles matches, Red and Trey barely know the New Day. And if things start to go south, they could all fall apart.
I have to agree with Corey. We know Red and Trey are tight, and certainly the New Day have been teaming for a very long time, but I question the kind of bond the 5 of them have been able to create in just a few weeks.
He evades the attack. All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissors. Well measured.
I admit this is impressive offense from Woods. He's in non-stop attack mode.
Xavier Woods making his statement as we speak. Trivia time, guys. What are The Rock and Xavier Woods? Finn Balor lands hard.
Finn might be hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he might have tweaked his knee.
Wait a minute. What's Pete Dunne doing out here?
Well, maybe he wants to check on his teammate.
That's why he's here.
And Finn Balor suddenly recovers. He's going to the top. Coup de grace. It's all over. Was Finn Balor ever really hurt, or was this just a setup by Becky Lynch and her Savages?
This is unbelievable. The entire series just turned on that interference.
Hey, what was I saying earlier about team cohesiveness? That's exactly how it pays off. And now Becky Lynch has the opportunity to beat Red and win it all.
We spoke earlier about a team's back being up against the wall, and that's certainly the case for Red as she faces Becky Lynch down 2-1 with the series and her championship on the line.
That's what I was saying about this series being unfair for Red. She can defeat Becky Lynch, but still lose her title if Trey were to go down in the final match.
Or Becky Lynch can beat Red right now, making this whole discussion pointless. I suggest we see what happens before anyone starts a protest.
this. Why? Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
A knee drop.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
She's taking charge here.
Momentum has clearly swung her way.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Becky Lynch may be slowing some here.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Oh, ouch.
Look, I'll give the Irish ass kicker this. If time has proven anything, it's when Becky Lynch gets on a roll, her opponent better watch out. On a side note, I must admit, Lynch has some of the best arm drags since WWE Hall of Famer Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Hammerlock. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'd like to add something to what you said about Becky Lynch, Corey. The Irish-born superstar all the way. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Not yet.
Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Wow, she turned that one around.
Hammerlock.
Reverse DDT.
Could be nap time. She works her way out of the hold.
And I don't know how. That was locked in pretty good.
Good night.
Hey. Becky Lynch just too fast for her. Becky Lynch setting up for the...
Looking bad for her here.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Becky Lynch makes the cover. And again, she refuses to stay down.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there. She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous.
Boot right in the jaw.
Dropped from above.
What a shot.
Set up for a second time.
Golly, old whipper-snapper.
Is it enough to put Becky away? Does Becky...
And here's a cover.
1, 2, 3.
What a way to win a singles match.
Here is your winner, Becky.
Wow, now that's a commanding win.
There's nothing more pure than picking up.
This is it. With the teams tied at 2 wins each, it all comes down to match 5 of the series in Red SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Trey's been in a lot of big matches throughout his career, but the professional and personal ramifications of this might be bigger than any other. Red may not talk to him for weeks if he's the reason her record-setting championship reign comes to an end.
This might be putting undue responsibility on Trey since 2 of his teammates lost matches earlier tonight. However, I will agree he's facing immense pressure being in this winner-takes-all position. And I know I certainly wouldn't want to be in right now. Oh, that's how you establish dominance. Whoa, not so fast.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Brutality.
From the middle rope.
Oh, read him there.
Big clothesline.
Oh, this is dangerous, right? Look at this. And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre. Plenty of fight left.
Not too early for that.
I'd say Drew McIntyre's career is a story of two completely different chapters. McIntyre himself would tell you his first chapter didn't quite go as planned, but boy, chapter 2 is a whole nother story.
Down in a hurry.
Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there. Michael, I like your analogy of McIntyre's career as two different chapters. And while chapter 1 didn't necessarily blow anybody away, there was a foreshadowing of his future success.
Oh, even Mr. McMahon himself called McIntyre a future world champion, which of course later came true in 2017 when McIntyre defeated Brood for the NXT Championship.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Nice amateur takedown.
Time to go swinging.
The king of swing.
He might go all night.
Here's the cover. Sit back, people. This one's not over yet.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that to keep him down.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre. Saw that one coming.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
Trey and Drew trading blows.
What a headbutt by Drew McIntyre.
And the ref goes down.
We've seen just about everything tonight.
Wait a second. Is that who I think it is?
It's Samoa Joe.
We haven't seen Samoa Joe in 6 or 7 years since he was fired from WWE after a shocking loss to Trey for the Universal title.
Well, apparently he hasn't gotten over that.
What the heck is that?
It looks like some kind of enhanced arm.
Like Samoa Joe wasn't deadly enough already. Unbelievable.
This is shocking. I cannot believe Samoa Joe is back.
I know, after all this time, I never thought we'd see him again.
And he just broke Trey in half. And now Drew McIntyre covers Trey.
It's all over.
Becky Lynch and her team has won the best-of-5 series, and Becky is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
It looks like Trey's gonna throw up.
I don't blame him. Not only did he lose the series and Red's championship, but the nightmare that is Samoa Joe has returned to terrorize him.
I'm back, and I'm coming for you.
I'm honestly stunned at what we've just witnessed.
And so is Trey. This is gonna send shockwaves throughout WWE.